for cool.
Let's go.
Pop up with the blade in the pop up with the blade in the pop up with the blade in the black mask. Hey, chopper gon' spray, it's a black mask. It's a gospel when I speak, I'm a priest of the underground. Sacrificial needs, not a squeak, not a pop up with the blade in the black mask. Hey, chopper gon' spray, it's a black mask. It's a gospel when I speak, I'm a priest of the underground. Sacrificial, 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 sacrificial. Pop up with the pop up with the pop up with the blade in the pop up with the pop up with the blade in the black mask, black mask. Pop up with the pop up with the pop up with the blade in the pop up with the pop up with the blade in the black mask, black mask. Blade in the blade in the black mask, black mask, black mask.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for cool.
Hey now.
Hey! Dropped out my new will, yeah. Purple from the hazel, little bitch. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Bitch, 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 bitch.
I like your grandma, making me cookies, I eat them up like Santa. Calling me her itty bitty ready like Lana. She want the banana all up in her hands. What do the bitch know? I'm finna scam her. Click clack flash is the sound of the camera. Damn her, wrapping up a set with bandanas, make it disappear like abracadabra. Fuck with them blue bitch, that includes you. It's official, I got diamonds all on my shoe. You're a real bad bitch with a henna tattoo. Coming from a brand, oh wait, this you. I don't give a fuck if you pull up with your crew, cause I know for a fact they don't know how I shoot. If they do, I hope that you just pray for all your members and remember all your memories. Remember that you fuck with some metal when my goons are in your head. Make you wish you was dead, motherfucker. Is you scared? Fuck a gun, use a bat instead. Ay, ay, fuck a bat, use your hands instead.
I'm coming at your head with some weapons. Better duck on your left, no give a fuck. Style your testing, motherfucker. I ain't
I whip in a brand new phone with your goddamn bitch. I'm a goddamn dick. Nigga talking shit, he get hit with a stick. Mouth for your clique, if your mama to the kid. This test me, get the motherfucking job like a high school janitor. I be with the mob, walk to bump it. I be with the raw with the motherfucking send me in an automatic chop. Oh, wait, hold up. I think my mom is calling. Oh, never mind, that's your bitch. I'm the nigga with the Mac and the gas and the racks with the chop, no blast. Impulse be among us, they will not last. She would give me laugh tall like she was a mag. She's a guaranteed fee for the D like she can't get a C or a B on her SATs. Make her FAP on her WAP. She fuck with me, I'm a boss times 3. Oh, hey, run the pussy, I be jogging. Young ass nigga get the net, no talking. Oh, I be like the range, hit a bitch so hard in the head, I be shaking his noggin. Yeah, chef go ready with the sauce, guaranteed boss. All my pockets big bras. I got your hoes in twos, none on your bitches pews. Yeah.
Tryna take a hit, bitch, I'ma get you lit. Designer all over my body, get this fit. Fuck all that talking shit, post up you little bitch. Abracadabra on my magic shit. Tryna take a hit, bitch, I'ma get you lit. Designer all over my body, get this fit. Fuck all that talking shit, post up you little bitch. Abracadabra on my magic shit.
Got the baddest bitch in my town. I had her jumping like a countdown. I told her look at all this money, wow, she's so thick, so I hit her with a bust down. I been making all this money, heart shaped kisses, little sand for the tummy. Hostile bitch, yeah, mouth always running. Hit her with the jaw, break her head at Nettie. Ha. Now that's kinda funny. Hottest out the whip like a Playboy bunny. Hottest in the biz with an 808's crunchy. And I think I heard a snip, man, that boy's nose runny. Goddamn, yeah, I sound something like a man. Came in with the hits, I'm the highest in the man. And I know y'all kinda pissed cause you know I'll never land. They call me Peter Pan cause I'm high, never land. Goddamn, slow down for me now, wait. Slow down for the crowd, wait. Slow down for me now. Drop that shit, let it motherfucking bounce. Wait, slow down for me now. Wait, slow down for the crowd. Wait, slow down for me now. Drop that shit, let it motherfucking bounce. I got the baddest bitch town. I had her jumping like a countdown. I told her look at all this money, wow, she's so this, so I hit her with a bust down. I just sold my soul, feeling ludicrous with the blueberry roll. If you want Fiji, you can come pay the toll. Stop right there, I think I'm already sold.
Thank you for being an older brother because some of us
top
chatters
hit,
need
bass
that.
keep bumming like the crowd with a mosh pit. So many bitches need to tell them all to stop it. Only so much room up here in the cockpit.
Get the fuck up. Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. Weezer's in the back, sipping yak, yo, what's up? Girls, rub on your titties. Yeah, I said it, rub on your titties. New York City, gritty committee, pity the fool that act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty. Pharaoh fucking March ain't a damn thing changed. You all up in your Deviated the pain with long-term goals. Slip my underground loop.
That's how I feel.
You sold platinum around the world. I sold wood in the hood.
From the four corner, whatever, I'm Will Neff. Fuck you. Hey now.
My lyrics annoying. If you holding up the wall and you're missing the point.
Hey now.
Get the fuck up.
Hey now.
Simon says, get the fuck up. Put your hands to the sky. Brooklyn in the back shooting crash now. What's up?
Girls, rub on your titties.
Fuck it, I said, rub on your titties. New York City gritty committee, pity the fool that
Act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty.
Yo, where you at? Uptown,
Let me see 'em.
Notorious for the 6.5s and the BMs. Heads give you beef, you put them in the mausoleum. And shit don't start rumping till after 12 p.m. Ignorant minds are free 'em. If you tired of the same old every day, you will agree 'em. The most obligated, hard and R-rated. Slated to be the best, I must confess the star made it. Somebody even say the song is sexist. It's cause I ask the girls to rub on the breasts. Whether you're riding a train or a Lexus, this is for either or rollies or Timex. This is wicked like Exorcist, this is the joint. You holding up the wall and you're missing the point.
Hey now.
Get the fuck up.
Hey now.
Simon says, get the fuck up. Throw your hands in the sky. The brothers in the back shooting trash now. What's up? Girls, rub on your titties.
Yeah.
Rub on your titties. New York City gritty committee, pity the fool that
Act shitty in the midst of the calm, the witty.
It's my favorite underdog game
Get
show
the fuck
contestant.
up. Shaolin. Get the fuck up. Lord.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm back. The hardest working man in this industry.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
The habitually slept on.
Chevy thing. Cadillac.
The habitually underrated.
Cataracts fucking up.
Ubiquitously unknown.
Fat 9. Extended clip.
But still the most talented, regardless.
Fucking these smokers up and back in crack. Antonio Montana Dream Mama wasn't having that.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
12 months of the best
It's me, Will Neff. How's everybody doing? We got a lot to go over. We got a lot to recap. Because people like recaps. Dude, I have to say thanks. You make my night
18 months
with Step Wizard.
It's time to drop that ass and throw it back for chat. Hashtag cocaine gate.
Thank you. Cocaine Gate, baby. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Ghost.
Oh yeah, wow.
Thank you, CF Stang.
Cocaine gate.
Thank you, Nola.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hey man, you legit are the best dude on the platform. Thanks for the 12 months.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's very cool.
Great job this weekend and today. Doodles is an S-tier project.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Hey, well, I went and bought an 8-ball of coke because you told me to at the show anyways.
Whoa. That was Ludwig who said to do drugs. I just said it's something to do in California.
Is this the Billy Nosh stream?
It is the Billy Nosh stream.
Yeah, wow, that's very cool.
We are ascending.
We are
More
ascending.
dangerous with each passing month. Pogu 1 year feels.
Pogu, thank you for the year.
Content you put out, Neff will keep up.
Thank you, and thank you, Blood Orgy. Draz, thank you. God damn, you guys are just juicing the shit out of me. I don't even have to stream.
Cool.
James Marco, thank you for banging
Yep.
me into Pound Town and dropping me off at Drillville. Love you, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Very cool.
I don't remember doing that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Gather round, you slags.
Gather around, you slags. All right. So where should we start?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Where do we start with our little recap?
Sarah is a guest today.
Oh yeah, dude. Best thing I've ever stolen. I guess we'll start there. Anime Expo.
Wow, that's very cool.
The first night of Anime Expo, I went and I stole that from an OTV party, and it was pretty funny. Because I was having a great night, and they were handing out bottles of soju, and I saw that, and I told everybody, I was like, I'm gonna steal that, and everybody's like, ha ha ha, Will's being so whimsical. And then I called an Uber XL for myself, a very expensive one, a very far one, just so that I could load Skara into the SUV with me. And I walked out the front gates of a private party, and the security looked at me, and I looked at them, and they said, "Are you taking that?" And I said, "Oh, don't worry. He's had too much to drink. I'm just getting him home." And they were so confused by what I said, they asked no more questions. As I loaded my life-size cardboard cutout of Skara into an SUV, and we sped away. I woke up the next morning and went to Anime Expo all day. For those of you who found me, I gave out $2,000 of free satire shit.
Yeah, wow.
Hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, all that.
Enjoying the streams, Will.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up.
And I had a great time. But when I came back, I totally forgot that I had stolen Skara. And when I came back to my stream room,
Wow, that's very cool.
I've never been so proud of anything I've ever done. And it made me laugh a lot.
Wow, that's very cool.
So that's the first thing that we can recap. Skara, Anime Expo, lots of fun. The second thing, some of you might have seen, I was on a show this weekend. Oh, here's a little clip in case you didn't catch it.
It's good. Name something to do in Los Angeles.
Cocaine.
Stop the timer. Stop the timer. What? What was that?
Wait! No, they were roaring! I need more time!
I know, I'm gonna add more time, but what the fuck was that? You just suggested 100,000 people to do cocaine in LA.
Look at Austin showing Hassan, dude.
No! Hey! Stay in school! It's good. Name something.
Hey, YouTube, I'm available for an exclusivity. You know, if you want more of that, I'm available, dude. I'll fucking leave this platform. I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Pay me some money. No, dude, that event was crazy. I guess I'll give my kind of account of the lead up to this. I think that's kind of the most fun thing for chatters, is to kind of hear the behind the scenes on how stuff like this happens. So I had planned on going to Anime Expo, and I planned up on meeting up with a lot of people at Anime Expo, all of which I didn't. Fell through or couldn't do it, like 10 of them. So I was just running around Anime Expo by myself, essentially, and having a great time. I was just kind of feeling the fabric of the earth and buying cute things. But I was kind of like planning on doing more stuff at Anime Expo. So when Ludwig called me, Schlatt had gotten sick.
Yeah, wow.
Schlatt was originally scheduled
Another month with an
to be on the
amazing
show.
community, Neff.
Thank you so much, and thank you, my gooch. And so he called me the day before Anime Expo and was like, "Do you want to come on Mogul Moves?" And I was like, "Oh man, I don't know. I don't have I don't know if I have enough time. I don't know if I can put it together. You know, it's very intimidating, but you know, am I really putting you out if I don't say yes? And he's like, no, we can definitely find someone else. And I was like, hey man, thank you. I appreciate you. I just think it'd be a lot. And I think I would be scared to do it on such short notice. And so he said, no worries, dude. And he moved on. And, I've always had this theory, and I don't think everyone should look at their life like this, but I try to look at my life like this. I get to do what I want every day for a living. And so sometimes when I get scared, I tell myself this. Tell myself, shut up and dance. Shut up and dance, you little bitch. This is what you want, isn't it? Right? Shot clock's running down, balls in your hand. This is what you fucking wanted. So shut the fuck up and dance. So I picked the phone back up, even though I was super, super anxiety ridden. And I called Ludwig back 30 seconds later. And Ludwig said, hey, are you okay? And I said, I'm sorry. I'm a stupid little bitch. I'd like to be on the show. And he laughed and said, oh, okay. And so I was on the show. And I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I attacked my fear like that. I'm so glad I attacked my anxiety and was just like, just fucking do this, dude. Just fucking, it doesn't matter if you don't have any prep time. It doesn't matter if you're scared. This is what you do. This is what you fucking do. So you better be good at it, or you can hang it up. So put yourself on the fucking hot seat. Doesn't matter if you're tired. Doesn't matter if you're burnt out. Doesn't matter if you're scared. Shut the fuck up and dance, Will.
This was an absolute blast, man.
Thank you.
Hope we get some more episodes in the future.
I hope so too. What was it like being a IRL 5K Andy? Well, I was wearing a mask most of the time, but everyone I met was so fun and respectful and just fun to be around at Anime Expo. I met like 20 or 30 people. I gave them all merch, shook hands, took photos, laughed. It was great. I had a really good time. So, you know, I got to tell you, you could have won. What was more important? Winning.
What's more important, winning mogul moves or being a villain?
Being a villain.
Wow, that's very cool.
Love you, man.
Thank you so much.
Content on Twitch, Neff.
You know, when I was on that stage, I'm going to be honest with you, you know, I knew it was a big deal for Ludwig. And not many of you know this, but I'm actually a family friend of Ludwig's by way of one of my really good friends who dates his sister. So I've known Ludwig for a really long time. And he's a guy that I adore, both as a content creator, but also as a person. And so I knew what a big deal this was for him. And to replace Schlatt, Schlatt's content, man. Schlatt is big time content. So you know, for me, it was never about winning. I could have given a flying shit about winning that show. I just wanted to be content. I just wanted to be the most content possible because, you know, obviously this is a huge moment for Ludwig. And beyond that, it's a huge moment for streamers, man. A live event at SoFi. I had gone to the fucking Super Bowl there just a few months ago. And I felt that driving up, you know, it was such a amazing, weird, scary, intimidating feeling to pull up to SoFi Stadium where you've just watched the Rams play the Super Bowl and there's a line out the fucking door. And, man, that was super surreal. And, I'm not going to lie to you. I drank a little bit to take the edge off, but, I had a great, no notive Sag. Yeah, that I was trying to keep it a secret. I mentioned it a few times. It was kind of a secret appearance, but
that's very cool.
I
More
leaked it.
content than Schlatt.
Thank you. Schlatt's amazing though. I leaked it a few times to try and let you guys know, but I was kind of a surprise, kind of a last minute addition. Yeah, I think it went really well. I think people really enjoyed it. If there's any other clips, did you think you killed it afterward? When the show was done, a lot of people approached me and like patted me on the shoulder and told me that I was really funny and that I had done a great job.
That's very cool.
Gamer Todd 24, thank you so much. I And I guess it was kind of like going over my head a little bit.
Wow, that's very cool.
Soliloquy.
Great content. And
Thank you.
Amazing Hewlett Mogul moves.
I think it was going over my head a little bit until Ludwig told me I did a good job, which made me feel really good.
Love you.
Thank you so much. And also my manager was there and he was like, dude, good shit. And I was like, damn, thanks. You know, because you take big swings like that. You make a cocaine joke in a public venue and, you know, that could go the wrong way quick on you. D Uprising, thank you for the prime. And so Cocaine Gate was trending. Yeah, we are many, we are legion. And so, you know, you take big swings and you hope stuff like that turns out funny and you hope you entertain people and make people laugh. And the other thing is like, you know, I'll say this. I was very cognizant of the fact that this wasn't a Twitch stream. This was a live event. And, you know, people traveled to see this show. People paid a lot to see this show. Go ahead.
Your final Jeopardy incident.
Oh, well, I mean, that was such a non sequitur. I was the only one who knew Vatican City, so I would have won anyway. I was just doing it to be a villain because I thought it was good content, but I would have won either way. So neither one of them were mad. We got backstage and they're like, oh, yeah, you knew Vatican City. You would have won either way. But as I was saying, I was very cognizant of the fact that a lot of people had spent a lot of money to come see this. And, you know, it's always interesting because I think sometimes digital things do well as a live performance and sometimes they don't. And so for me, I wanted to be as much of a part of this, you know.
Subwell got a new laptop.
Hey, enjoy that laptop. I wanted to be as much of the part of like people enjoying that event as possible live. So, you know, I wanted to do things like rip my shirt off and throw money into the audience and run and take as many photos as I could with people. I go Max, thank you so much. Cause you know, it is a live event and you want to make sure that the people that paid money and traveled have a great time. And I think we accomplished that. Anyway, does anybody have any other Mogul Moves clips you wanted to watch? I haven't watched anything from Mogul Moves, really. I've been working basically since then on Doodles. And then I went and watched Black Phone, which we're going to talk about.
You're amazing. Happy 14 months.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy.
Hang on, here's another clip. Yep.
No, I sent you the link to the clip.
This video and the replies. Okay, so this is a clip of not me, interestingly enough, but let's take a look at this clip of not me.
Lifeline. What do you think the answer is?
Blammo.
I would go with that answer.
Can I drop this?
I'm gonna send it. Mike, drop that bitch.
Okay, it was worth it.
Hassan.
Pretty good at it.
Lifeline. What do you think the answer is?
Blammo.
Blammo.
I would go with that answer.
Can I drop this?
Good shit. Good shit.
I am old enough. My family and I are planning a trip to Los Angeles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Any recommendations for spots to pick up cocaine?
That rap.
No! Enjoy your time in Los Angeles.
I came to send in the poke fuse to Vermont. Still made but love your content from Sweden.
Oh, thank you.
Wraps up our trivia board. It's 1,200, 1,300, 1,500. However, we have a
Our round was so close, and then the other rounds were not.
final trivia question, and you can wager as many points as you have.
Bet it all? Bet it all in, I guess.
Bet it all.
Sure.
Betting it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's bet it all.
Now go ahead, take out your phones, but don't send the wager in yet, because this is the cat.
Okay, this is where I was the villain.
I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yes?
Great job on Doodles. Can't wait for the next episode, Neff.
Watch Mizkif controlling the crowd. Yeah, we watched this backstage. I'll watch it next time. Or I'll watch it after this, my bad.
It's gonna pop up.
Phones
Helps
where?
me a lot. Geography.
I promise.
All right.
Pinky
Are you
promise.
promising to all bet it all?
Yeah, I promise. Pinky
promise?
I promise.
There's me typing 0 and smiling.
Met you and Noah at the 2 Hype House.
Oh, nice.
Edited the chopped video and you had me dying laughing in the edits.
Oh, really?
Stuff, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Will? I promised. Did you promise, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. They're all betting it all. Do you have your wagers in?
Yep.
locked in? Now let's take a look at what?
I lied. I wagered nothing.
Oh, that's mean. Boo. Boo.
The red-eyed Jedi, thank you for the prime.
Well, you have to come back.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Let's take a look at it. Go ahead and enter the answer in your chat on your phone. Here it is. This is the smallest country in the world.
So you can see my face. I knew the answer too. So I was like, oh, I win this either way. But Nick, okay, here's some insider shit. I thought I had lost at this point. Because Nick wrote down on his phone, the small city in Italy. He could not think of the word Vatican.
Oh yeah, wow, that's.
I don't know what happened, but he could not think of the word Vatican.
So many people said.
And so I looked over and I looked at his screen and I looked at him and I saw small city in Italy and I was like, oh, you got it. I was like, it's only a matter of time till he gets it. And he just didn't get it. And I think he wrote Angola.
So I'll hang out. You want to chill? I'll chill. Come on, one time. Come on. How about it? Why not us? On shoot? Yeah. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Did you see this about you?
Can I answer?
No,
Yeah,
you
one
can't
second.
answer.
No,
We
wait,
have to-
I just want to say,
There's a whole thing.
it's Vatican City.
That's what it was.
See, and look, I thought he had it, but I knew there because he had literally put down small city in Italy. So it was like, I was like, oh, I'm dead.
That's what it was. Fuck.
No,
Will
it's
Neff
not. That's
is
not a real
correct in saying
country.
that, but let's see how it shook out.
There's where I did a cartwheel because I knew he was fucked.
No, don't cheer for him. He lied to us. Why are you cheering?
It's a Soleil show.
He cheated.
He cheated.
Let's do the smallest country in the world. You answered.
I said Ghana.
It's like pretty big.
I don't know.
How many points did you wager?
I said what I said.
You got it.
don't
though.
touch me.
You got it though, didn't you? Come on. Tell me you got it.
No, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Let's see. What did you put in?
Oh, I didn't write anything because I didn't wager anything.
And so this is all moot. You put in nothing. You wagered nothing. You are at 1,300. So Nick, smallest country in the world. You said what?
Andorra.
Bitch, Andorra? Come on. My aunt lives there. You know that.
It's called Pandora. It's a planet in Avatar.
Nick, how much did you wager?
Yeah, I wagered all of it.
Thank you, Panther.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Will Neff. Get out here.
So I ravaged like 4 mic packs. I'm not gonna lie, I felt so bad for the sound guy. I broke a mic pack before we started when Nick and I were fucking around and they had to come out and fix it. Then I basically broke this one. I was just running through mic packs.
That
Good shit.
wraps
All
up.
right, someone said I was called out. What is this? Hassan Piker, I fucking hate theater nerds. Will Neff, front flip stage left via window, rips off shirt and says, my other car is a movie. Hassan, this is the most beautiful and talented man I've ever seen. I love America.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for.
Let's go.
Oh, that's fucking real good. Oh, man, I like that a lot. All right, let's watch Ms. Kiff's crowd work. I got to see this live, but I haven't seen the footage of it yet.
Brought out. What?
He's a natural.
No way. This is a Fantasia simulator? Are these the brooms in your Mickey Mouse? Let's get some noise for Ludwig!
Thank you, Stormy 2K.
My hero!
So good, dude. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the energy in that building was fucking crazy, dude. Everyone who came to see that event was stoked. And I hope it leads to more people doing stuff like that. More live events for us. Oh, is this a clip from Anime Expo?
Okay. That's awesome. She's cool.
No.
No clue who this is.
No.
I've never seen this person in my life.
Okay.
Dude, you know what? Hats off to her. She picked a lie and she stuck with it. Fucking go for it, dude. Hey, fucking go for it, dude. If you're gonna lie, lie big, right? Like when I said I was gonna go all in. You throwing money into the crowd. Oh yeah, man. This was pretty sick. So here's a little behind the scenes. I talked to Lud before this, and I talked to these guys, and I said, "Hey, no matter who wins, do you mind if I take $500 of the dollars from the prize and just throw it into the audience?" And Lud was like, "Most of the money is fake," and I was like, "Is the real money all in one place?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, let's put it in front of the toilet. Would you two mind losing $500 of prize money if I just run and launch it into the audience?" And they were like, "No, that's cool." And Saikuno was like, "No, that's cool." So Leslie and Saikuno were all on the same page. And I was like, "All right, I think this is gonna be really fun to do." So I was like, when the lights come up, I'm gonna grab that money and go throw it in. So I asked if I could do it, but the money I grabbed was real.
Well, let's jump into.
So you can see we separated the real money in front.
Real money in
It's like $500.
Do you want? No, Will.
Oh, he's doing it now.
No.
He's
Will, no.
And I grabbed as much of it as I could.
We're going that way. We're going.
And then I just went bang.
$400 in once. Which reminds me,
So I just blasted it into the crowd. And I hope a lot of people, you know, I don't think the money is really exciting, but having like a keepsake from the event would kind of be cool. If I went and, you know, someone threw some money into the stand, I thought that would be pretty neat. If Miz left OTK, what is this?
So hard. If I had to join one org, if I didn't have OTK, I'd probably just make my own.
Another one?
Yeah, but I'm done. I don't know. It's really between 100 Thieves and OTK or OTV. I would probably say 100 Thieves.
¿Por qué?
Because Austin's there and Will's there, and I fucking love them. And
true.
I feel like us as a trio would do extremely well.
That's cute.
Okay, my next question. Ready?
Not false. Not false, dude. I don't know. I think, you know, I always talk about, here's what I will say. I'm going to say two things. I think I always feel blessed because I do love so many people in this industry. I love so many people in this industry. It's so much fun to get to work with people I really enjoy. And there's a ton of them. On any given day, I get to work with Seer, Mizkif, Ludwig, you know, Noah J, Nice Wig, Hasanabi, fucking Austin Show. Like I could go on and on and on and on and on about the people I fucking love in this industry, and it's wild. And this is the other thing I will say. Rich Campbell, absolutely. This is the other thing I'll say, and this is the only time I'll talk about the drama. There are times I wish I could grab the younger people in our industry by the shoulders and just be like, we live a dream life. What are any of us upset about? We live a fucking dream existence. We get to entertain, you know, doing the dumbest shit on the planet. And you're surrounded by young, smart, fun, compelling people. And I get why it happens, right? Like, you know, it's just the human spectrum of emotion. Sometimes you're taking out certain feelings on certain people, or, you know, there's a divide in communication, or, you know, something doesn't go your way, or whatever, and it expresses itself in strange ways. But I think if you can maintain some perspective on our industry, we're so blessed, man. And God, all the people I get to work with, I mean, just, dude, like the list, like Leslie, Valkyrie, fucking Kaide, geez, dude, I literally love Stans, IPN, dude. Nick Paul, like, dude, I could literally just sit here and list like 100 people that I legitimately have loved hanging out with, love creating with, love collabing with, and not many industries can say that. And I know this definitively because I've worked in film and television and I've worked in digital, and they suck dick. Oh, dude, I see some Wub Cubs. Yeah, big ups on Wubby. I love working with Wubby. And maybe Germa one day. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a project with us together one day. Who knows? That's so crazy. Why would I just mention that off the top of my head? But speaking of projects,
That's for cool.
Neff.
thank you so much. Speaking of projects, I want to talk about a project that I did today. Dadgum, thank you so much. I want to talk about a project that I did today, boys and girls. Doodles.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I don't know if all of you got to see Doodles, but guess what? You're going to see a lot of it right now, motherfucker, because we're going to goddamn recap it. But this, okay, let me take a look. What have you done? It's so thick. It's so impossibly thick. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's no way that I can get that on Twitch, right? There's absolutely no. We got to get it on. What's the other one? Holy smokes. Who did this?
Oh, yeah, wow. That's for cool.
Holy shit, the kid is back. Can we see you shake some ass again in the cosplay? Respectfully, XQCL happy 15 months.
Hang on, I'm going to add this to better Twitch TV, right? Holy. Wait, it won't open? No. The site can't be reached. Shoot. Haas on Twitch made this. Haas on Twitch, you made this. You're a mad lad. You need the full size one? Here, I'm going to link it here. Bro, Haas, you're an absolute mad lad. Oh, add to channel? It's in there. Neff work is in there. Can I see that Neff work?
Oh, yeah, wow. That's for cool.
Spelled like that?
Already a year.
Capital N. Yeah. Yeah. That's some good stuff. How come it's not working in my chat yet? Has it yet to upload? Or do I need to fix my chat? Just takes time? Okay. Hopefully it'll work soon.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That was really good.
Love you and your positivity.
Oh, thank you.
My man. If I could end up half as well-rounded as you, then I'd be happy. Keep up the amazing work.
I think
needs more Will Neffs.
I think you can. I think you can end up that well-rounded. If I am well-rounded. I don't know if I'd give myself that credit, but thank you for saying that. Titty Kubo, thank you. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am going to rewatch some of Doodles. Yo, I put Doodles on this. I put on the Doodles stream at a party I was at. People really liked the concept and creativity involved. Story pacing was a little slow for them, admittedly.
Beat by Fusely and Mirkif in the redemption round.
Oh, it's okay.
Rated, and while you're recovering, check out Will's new show Doodles. It's pretty fire. Love you, Soda.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's for cool.
Oh. I am. I'm Soda.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Cool. Lesson 3.
Guys, we're going to watch a little of Doodles because we worked really hard on it, and I'm super freaking proud of it, man.
Oh yeah, wow. Cool.
Hey, Will, P.O.
Yeah.
Box still open? I
Yes.
picked up a souvenir in Thailand for ya.
P.O. Box still open.
Shit from anyone.
How do I get my hands on a G4 Billy Nosh jersey?
We're working on it.
CBR.
We're working on it. Thanks, guys, so much.
Oh yeah, wow.
Y'all,
Cool.
we all worked enormously hard on this project, Doodles, and I am so so fucking proud of it. And you know, guys, I'm gonna be honest. It does suck that like you could make something so original like this, and it doesn't have the push of some other things, but it was so fun. It was so impressive. It'll only get better. This is the first time anything like this has ever been done. Take a look.
I'm high maintenance. All right. And we start. Rivendell, Council of Elrond. Frodo, you may approach with the ring. But the Ring of Sauron was not the only ring that day. Or the only fellowship. Right this way, gentlemen. Have a seat.
Dude, North African Nokia, I know it's not for you, dude. I've seen you message that so many times. You've messaged it so many times all today. You've mentioned how much you don't like it. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it.
Be right with you. Doodles presents the other fellowship of the ring. All right, gentlemen. This ring mission has a certain briefing procedure before we release said ring into your said possession. We will need your help to fill out these a certain level of forms. So it's just a technicality. Shit. I'm sorry. First of all, what is your name?
What's up, yo? I'm a hip hop hobbit, you know what I mean? You feel me? You heard?
Now that's a dog noise. Is that part of your? It's hip hop at arf arf.
Yeah, you know it's hip hop hobbit. On my dead grandma.
On his dead grandpa.
Okay.
On O Block.
Okay. Next question. What is your biggest dream?
Yeah, I already been living my dream, you know what I mean? I got mad elven hoes, I got mad bling, I got hairy ass fists, and people respect me, so I ain't really dreaming for much else except, you know, I just want to make sure all my brothers can eat too.
So okay, so you sort of live in the present. Okay, that's good.
Life is a present.
Name one thing that rhymes.
Well, how about this? I got a really dope multi-syllabic rhyme for you right now. Ready? It's called Dad and Sad.
That's the first one that I learned when my papa left me when I was a young girl.
It's
All
maybe
right.
because you got an annoying voice, so he probably couldn't stand listening to it no more.
True. That makes a lot of sense to me. Your name, High Elf? Or what is it?
Okay. So this is the best part of the entire episode. And part of the reason it's so awesome is Seer forgot the name of his character. It's Smegmar the Long. And instead of just saying Smegmar the Long, Seer full-blown panics here and he was messaging me on Discord, and no one would tell him his name. So he just fucking rambles.
Is that your name?
Yes.
Is that your name?
The son of Elsengard. Have you heard of him?
I have not, but I have the
first
yellow
son of
pages.
Elsengard, highest elf of the northern Olengard territory. There's no way you haven't heard of me.
Highest elf. Do you have a shorter, like a moniker that you go something?
Yes.
Google searchable.
God of the fallen and warrior of the torn. I have single-handedly dropped 7 of the Orokai in the grand war of the old Middle Earth. God of the fallen.
All right. Okay. Where?
Yo, L, why you screaming?
I'm sorry. I just have never felt so important.
Shit, you my friend. You very important.
So very important, yes you are.
Yes.
All right, gentlemen. The second question.
Yes.
Where are you from originally?
I am from the gardens of Mordenhall.
Gardens. Okay. Lastly,
fallen sector of the 8th realm, keeper of peace in the 9th.
Peace keep. Okay.
Slain
I'm having
trees
trouble
of
keeping.
the 9th realm.
These bony old hands are having trouble keeping up.
Condemned of the North.
What do you do for a living?
I have killed many Orokai in the Grand War of Oldenheim. I am one of the finest archers in all of the realms. The gods look down and smile upon me as I slay my foes, staining the soil crimson with the blood of my enemies.
Do you get a W-2 for that?
I might have to ask my father if he has some of those, but I should be able to provide you a long list of all foe that I have slain.
Okay. Lastly, axe-headed dwarf. What is your name?
My name is Memrog.
His name,
The song.
Okay. The shortest answer so far. I appreciate the brevity. Where are you from?
I'm from they're just deep in the. My name's Memrog.
Okay. Maybe we're gonna need this. This is one of those questions with an asterisk next to it. We're gonna need to figure this one out. You filled out the same answer for 2 questions. We can come back to that one. Why are you on the mission? The mission that you're on?
That's a great question, and I got a great answer for it. You see, I was thinking to myself the other day. I thought, Memrog, you see, when you get out there and people see, my name's Memrog.
It's Memrog.
All right. My next question is
Wait. I got a question for you, lady. Why are you
So
asking?
there's a little clip from Doodles. We're gonna have a cut down of the episode. That's
for cool.
I 15 months with an absolute legend.
Is Memrog an Alex Jones impression?
Found out I've got COVID today, but your streams and the Doodles stream really helped lift me up.
Thank you.
Thanks for all you do.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Neff
them.
will
Feel
have
better, please. Now, Memrog is he's you know, simply put, he's a dwarf with a fucking axe in his head. so his brain is just fucking fried, dude. And every time the axe gets pulled out, he has moments of clarity where he's not Memrog. He's, well, I am new here. What was that? So for those of you who don't know, I'll say it again. I've been talking about this project for a while, but this is Doodles. Doodles is a live animation project that I have been working on with a few improv comics and an amazing musician and an amazing artist, where basically we animate a cartoon in front of you live using a few elements we pre-composed. Lord Spew did. And it basically is an improv the whole way through. And we're still figuring out how best to do it.
Hey, well, thanks for 14 months. You're an amazing streamer. Thanks for everything you do for us. Also, sorry person who asked the question and sorry for interrupting.
Oh, no worries. But yeah, basically, we're trying to figure out how best to do this because, frankly, no one else has ever done it before. And it's hard. It's hard to have all those elements moving around at once. It's hard to coordinate all these things and to have all these elements and to keep the improv going. You know, today was kind of, we had one dry run. Today was like more of a polished test run, but we hope to do a lot more of these and kind of find our voice. I think we tried to overproduce this one a little bit, but I think in the future it'll get better and better. And I hope that the fans really enjoy it because we really enjoy making it. I think in order to do something that's kind of a little groundbreaking, you have to risk it being a little crappy or like rough around the edges at first, a little janky. And so we took that risk, but I'm enormously proud of the project. I would say maybe workshop the backstory / lore ahead. We did.
One of the best on the platform. Underrated as hell.
We did.
Love
and,
everything
you know, I love these guys, but streamer's going to streamer. Seer showed up, you know, an hour before and broke his headphones and then couldn't find another pair of headphones. So he had to do it with a pair of headphones he got off a plane. And he forgot his character and all that. And Andy did great. I don't think Andy missed a beat, but Andy was coming off of a 24-hour stream as well. So, you know, that's part of the struggle of coordinating new stuff like this is you got to get so many people on the same page.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
C-U-M. Yep, come.
Yep, come. Bro, I don't know how you do it. It seems like you are multiple places at once some days. I am. I really am. I really am. I'm running around, running myself ragged, but you know, that goes back into my theory of kind of you just gotta deliver.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
You're incredibly talented, Will.
Thank you.
One of my favorite streamers, Neff.
Thank you so much. You going to San Diego Comic-Con? I am. I'll be there. G4's got a panel. I'll be on the G4 panel. I wanna shake some hands and sign some autographs and hang out with some people and maybe buy some of y'all a drink if I can meet up with you. Oh my God, that's dank. This is the new trailer for Trigun. I'm very excited about this. Oh no, what is this animation style? This looks like shit. Hey, that looks better.
兄がいるんだ。ミリオンズナイブス。ずっと東の果て。そこに奴はいる。バッシュ。お前は変わらない。口先だけの無双主義者だ。僕はもう誰も殺さない。
お前は共犯者だ。そうだろう？バッシュ。
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Love you, Will. Thank you for being such a nice and caring person and constantly providing A-tier content, Neff.
Thank you. I appreciate that message. I don't know how I feel about that trailer at all. I don't know how I feel about that trailer at all. OG Trigun is for free. Oh, damn. We might have to do a Trigun marathon one night and watch all episodes in 12 hours. That'd be fun. I don't know how I feel about that for two reasons. First of all, the animation, I just don't know how I feel about 3D animation. Maybe I'm a purist. Maybe I'm just like an old fucking dinosaur at this point, but I just don't know if I like it as much as like the classic drawings. The second thing, if you're going to do a news story, and maybe this is just me, I don't think you can have Knives as the antagonist again. I think the Knives story was resolved so nicely in the Trigun anime that it feels really weird to like revisit that plot line. It kind of feels almost Star Wars-y, where they're like digging out. Is it a redo or a sequel? It's a sequel. It's a prequel? Oh. So is this like, they said a new story. Does this mean that this is like the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood to Full Metal Alchemist? Where it's like the same story, but kind of a tangential universe? Yes. Oh. That's interesting. Will G4 be at NYC Comic-Con? I don't think so. Maybe. I don't fucking know. I'm just barely hanging on, dude. I'm just did you see Jenna and Peaches? Yeah, I felt so bad, man. I pulled up on Jenna and Peaches at their autograph signing, and they were finishing at 2 p.m. Like, they were closing their booth. And when I got there, they had a line of at least 100 people. So, like, they both gave me a hug, and they were like, we're so sorry. We want to get through everybody in this line. There's just no way I can, like, they're like, we're just going to rapid fire people. And I was like, dude, don't fucking worry about it. You got to work. But I met them. I gave them a hug. I think they're in town for a little bit longer. But yeah, I didn't get much time to hang out with them. Dream Owls _ thank you so much. Can you restart the chat? Let me restart. I'm going to refresh the chat, baby. I have refreshed the chat. Did you know about the Solo Leveling anime announcement trailer? Yeah, I saw that. Cocaine, really? It was it's a joke. It's called humor. So when you're on stage and you have 5,000 people to entertain, there's a few ways you can do that. A really compelling one is humor, especially because, you know, I didn't want to dance or fight anyone. But, you know, I should have done that. Ever watch Demon Slayer? Yeah. I like it. Wait, you could have fought someone? Yeah, that would have been entertainment if I just started swinging on people on stage. Will Neff, what exactly is Tom Cruise? He's the fucking man, dude. He's the fucking man. Okay, one thing I wanted to do.
#Cocaineagate.
One thing I wanted to do that I haven't done in a while before we get into a little alone, because I'm not going to stream too much tonight. But one thing I wanted to do that used to be a staple here on the stream. is we are going to talk about a new movie. We're going to talk about Black Phone. I'm going to do a film review. So here's the trailer for Black Phone in case you've been under a fucking rock.
Be home in the morning.
Where you going?
I'm staying over at Susie's tonight.
What's new? The flyer.
The papers call him the grabber.
I wish you wouldn't call him that.
You don't actually believe that story, do you? Because he can't hear you, and he doesn't really take kids that safe.
Oh, you goof. Well, isn't that just peachy keen?
You need some help?
You see that?
Yeah.
Would you hand me my hat? Yes, sir. I am a part-time magician.
Are those black balloons in there?
Would you like to see a magic trick?
I have an announcement to make. One of our students, Finney Blake, was abducted.
What if I could help the police find Finney?
Doesn't work. Not since I was a kid.
I'll scream. I'll scratch your face.
This face?
Daddy, I had a dream about him.
What happened in your dream?
He was taken.
By a man with black balloons?
Yes.
We never released those details.
Hello?
Don't hang up.
Who are you?
You know all our names?
You're getting out of here.
Please, please let the dreams be real.
See the wall in front of you? I tore a long cable loose from down there.
There's a combination lock on the inside of the storm door.
What's the combination?
I carved it in the wall.
Hang up the phone!
The tree, the door, the gate. I'd never seen it before except in my dreams.
You don't have much time.
You're gonna use a weapon. You raise the phone, step back, and swing.
Look what you made me do.
Please hurry!
You remember what I told you?
There's someday I have to stand up for myself.
Someday is today, Finn.
All right, so, I mean, 3-minute trailer, absurd. You know, basically gives you the whole movie anyway. This movie is really interesting to me because first, let me just say that Caroline, my girlfriend, fucking hated this movie. I don't know if I've seen her have such a visceral reaction to a movie ever. And like, she was so viciously angry at the plot. And I understand why she would be angry at the plot of this movie. There are a lot of things in this movie that, you know, there's no competency porn. If you're looking for that, if you're looking for like an airtight script, with, you know, perfect motivations and character developments and arcs, you're not going to get that. However, I don't think I disliked this film as vehemently as she did. I don't think this movie does anything wrong. I don't think that there is anything in this movie that is like really, really outstandingly bad. However, I think this film will entertain a lot of people for the same reason it will lose a lot of people. And that is that this is the most down the pipe horror movie I maybe have ever seen. And when I say down the pipe, I mean like from Jump Street. You know exactly what is happening. You know, like they make very little effort to hide their punch on this one. They are basically telegraphing from the very first scene what is going to happen in this movie. Now, that's about as kind as I will be to this movie. That what's it like being friends with Hassan? I don't know. It's kind of like you being friends with me. I'm just kidding. It's great. This movie is it frustrates me. It frustrates me a lot because I feel like there was a lot of opportunity in this movie to explore the lore here, which is really interesting because I feel like so many horror movies get bogged down now in like detail and plot, right? They just are unloading like, it's a curse and it's been there for 1,000 years and you have to carve out the monster's eyeball using this knife by the second full moon or else we'll all die. You know what I mean? Just like lines and lines of exposition. This film does the exact opposite. You're almost, by the end of it, so starved for plot that you're shocked. You're kind of shocked as to why nothing is explained in the slightest. You don't know who the killer is. You don't know why he wears a mask. You don't know why he's doing what he's doing. You don't know why these kids have psychic powers. You don't know who their mother was. You don't know why their dad has a drinking problem. You don't know what happened to their mom. You don't know why any of these characters matter. In fact, I don't think any of these stories really deal with themselves. And I feel like the entire plot is resolved in like the last 15 minutes of a 3-hour film. And I'm going to tell you why they were resolved in the last 15 minutes of a 3-hour film. It's because it was based on a short story. And I'm pretty sure that the short story is like the last 10 minutes and the rest of the movie is just window dressing. And maybe the film isn't 3 hours, but it certainly felt that long. I have no idea how long this film was, but it felt tremendously long. It just felt like it went on and on and on. And at the end of it, I'm going to be honest, so many of the characters in the movie, everybody on the screen right now included, you go, why were they in the movie? I don't understand their relevance to the plot in an even slight way. And then almost kind of as like a final joke, they make the end of the movie kind of like so, I don't know. They're doing the Blumhouse thing too. The Blumhouse thing is, I'm going to be honest, they look at other horror movies that are successful and they just rip a bunch of shit from them, right? This movie is a fucking Frankenstein of other successful horror projects, right? They took the time period from fucking Stranger Things. They're like, oh, kids back in the 70s and 80s. That's great. And then they took the fucking balloons and the clown aesthetic from It. They're like, oh, balloons and a clown. Let's fucking throw that in there. And then they took the end from Silence of the Lambs. Spoilers, but I don't give a fuck because fuck this movie. And they threw it in a movie and they threw it in a bag and they shook it all up and they fucking puked it on the screen. I'm just, I don't know. It feels like a made-for-TV movie. It feels like the type of movies that Netflix was making when Netflix first started making movies, and they were just putting up content for the sake of putting up content. And someone in the chat said, it sounds like you hated it. Well, no, I didn't hate it, but I was baffled. And why I was baffled is because when this movie ended and I was mulling over why it was so down the pipe and unspectacular, the audience was applauding. They were applauding this project. And I think that scares me. I think I get a little scared when the most successful content sometimes, and I hate to do this. I hate to fucking do this. But Top Gun 2, The Black Phone, are projects that are so down the pipe predictable because audiences right now want that. And that's crazy to me. And maybe it's because we live in such uncertain times that people want to go into a movie and they want certainty. They want a trailer that's 10 fucking minutes long. They want to watch 15 different versions of it so they can see half the film by the time they go in. They get the plot in the first 10 minutes. They know that they're safe and cozy within that plot. Ooh, this is cozy. I know where this goes. And then at the end, they'll go, fuck yeah, that's exactly what I came for. It's a really interesting concept, right? Going into a movie and hoping that you get the most straightforward plot out of it, right? And it's interesting because these films do start to feel like Ferris Park or amusement park rides, Ferris wheels, right? And that there are twists and turns in this film, but they are so contrived and they are so predictable and kind of useless. They feel like they're added after the fact that like the twists, you're kind of like, oh, I feel like they built this movie and then put the twists in afterward. So you're always like safe. You're always safe within the plot, right? It's like, oh, that twist that they put in was just like, it was a vestigial appendage.
Everything Everywhere All at Once speak to the contrary of audiences wanting predictability, though?
Yes, I would say so. However, people are sheep. And I think it took a lot of people buying in on Everything Everywhere All at Once in theaters for weeks and weeks and weeks for like the mass populace hysteria to take over. But that's important as well, because here's the point. You vote with your views, right? You shape content in a big way, right? We will get another Everything Everywhere because people went and saw it, right? So I think when you go and support these independent projects like Mandy, like Everything, right? Then you can force the general populace to walk into a movie that they know nothing about and challenge themselves. And it's amazing because a lot of them are going to have a visceral hate for those projects, right? After I started singing the praises of Everything Everywhere All at Once, of course, people found me. Some people on the internet, and they were like, why would you suggest that movie? These were, by the way, few and far between. Many more people telling me they enjoyed it. But there were people who were like, why did you suggest this movie? Same thing with Mandy. I fucking hated it. But yeah, I mean, I was just shocked that this movie had such a high rating on Rotten Tomatoes, like an 86.
I think you're on to something about uncertain times.
Yeah.
People went and saw The Matrix based on nothing but some cryptic trailers, and what a good movie that was.
Sure.
There was a lot of optimism at that time pre 9/11.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, someone asked me what I think about Nope. I am very, listen, I don't know anything about the project yet, right? Because we've only watched trailers, and a trailer is never a great representation of the film until you see the film. But I am shocked by the pivot in Nope's marketing strategy. To me, the trailers and promotional material around Nope seemed so purposefully obtuse and cryptic at first, right? It felt like they were making a concerted effort to conceal as much of this film as possible from viewers, and I fucking loved that. I was very excited about that. And someone told me, oh, you got to watch the new trailer. You got to watch the new trailer. You got to watch the new trailer. Well, I watched the new trailer, and they gave up the whole fucking plot. They gave up who, where, when, why, how, the villain. And I was just shocked. I was shocked that they would make such a violent about face with this film. And I have two predictions. I have two observation as to why they're doing that. My first prediction is that the studio did not feel that Nope was getting the traction that they thought it should be getting.
Oh, that's very cool.
Always appreciate.
Thank you so much.
And insight. Hope you're doing well, good sir Neff.
I think that the studios definitely believe that Nope and subsequent, Peele films, will be like bellwether projects, money makers of the highest caliber.
I recommend a movie for you to watch.
Sure.
Called Seventh and Union on Prime Video. It's free for people who have Amazon Prime.
I will check it out. I'm writing it down right now. And I think that, I've heard as much from people inside the industry that basically the industry is betting that Peele will be the next Hitchcock, right? That he is like the next true master of horror. And they're putting the full weight of the industry behind him because they think that he is going to get butts back in seats, as he has with his last two projects. Those of you who have heard me speak before know that I am of two minds about his projects. I do think that Get Out is as good as people claim it is. I think it is one of the great horror projects of all time. I think it deserves all the hype. I think it is this masterpiece. I laughed, I cried, I was scared. I really enjoyed it. Us, on the other hand, I thought was just an absolute ham fist to the face that at no point did I enjoy. And so this third project is kind of like the tipping point for me, right? If I love this movie, then, I go back to being like, damn, this guy's onto something. Us was the anomaly, and he's back to making great projects. LOL, masterpiece? Absolutely a masterpiece. What? Absolutely. What? I think Get Out is some of the pithiest commentary about race I've ever seen. And he accomplishes it within the confines of like a B horror plot. And it's so good and so well executed that it doesn't feel like a B horror, even though the plot is absolutely B horror. It's really a bellwether film that kind of changed the movie making industry forever. Like that movie and it is the reason that we got the horror renaissance, right? It's the reason that basically now we have Blumhouse, which is a horror movie fucking assembly line pumping out dog shit, is because all of a sudden, after years of being kind of a labor of love, horror was like this enormously profitable, genre that everybody was going to see because of those two movies.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yeah.
What do you think about a movie like Dune? I know tons of people who hated it because they called it slow or boring.
I think that those people probably didn't see it in theaters then. And that's unfortunate. I think a film that is so heavily steeped in its visual aesthetic, and the visual aesthetic is so important to the overall getting over of the film, if you watch it on your phone, you're probably not going to enjoy it. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, but so back to Nope. I think that the first thought is that the studio didn't think that Nope was getting this kind of like land swell, grassroots, hype that they thought it would with the cryptic trailers. And so they're like, let's just dump our cards out. Let's show what this movie is about. It's a fucking extraterrestrial movie. Make no bones about it. This movie's about fucking aliens.
Many other recent horrors really do it for me.
Yeah. It remake, the first one was pretty good. They basically showed their cards, right? Oh, let's not be cryptic. Let's not be weird. This is a movie about aliens, right? This is an alien movie. It's going to be a lot like Signs. There's the flying saucer. Take a look. So that's my first thought, is that the studio didn't think it was getting traction. My second thought, and I hope and I pray that this is the case. I pray that this is the case.
That's very cool.
I hope that it is Peele purposefully misleading us. I hope that the aliens are a total fucking red herring, that it's a setup, kind of like Drew Barrymore in the beginning of Scream, It's a fucking setup, wool over the eyes, punch in the gut. And when you get in that theater, you're going to go, oh my God, he did it. He fucking eyes wide shut us. He gave us the old eyes wide shut. We thought this was one thing because we watched that trailer and we felt confidence in it and we were duped. I hope that that's the case. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the case. I think there's too much money behind this project to be creative. And I think that they really dumped their cards. And listen, the film could still be great, but I was just kind of shocked that like the trailer in the movie theater literally gave away the X, Y, and Z of this movie down to basically like the act structure, right? Listen, here's my prediction. You guys can clip this. Here's my prediction to what Nope is about. Nope is about a black family living on a farm whose claim to fame is that they did the first recording ever of a horse running in motion. And they have been clinging to that fame ever since. Now, times are tight, and they're looking to reinvent themselves to make more money and to hang on to the farm. Lo and behold, during this occurrence, an extraterrestrial comes into town, and one of the first scenes is that congregation led by the guy from The Walking Dead is taken by an alien and disappears. And it creates this kind of shocking beginning. Oh my gosh, where did they go? Well, the aliens are lingering around the farm. They see them, and instead of telling the proper authorities, they realize that this can be a cash-making situation. So they prepare themselves. It's time to go to war. It's time to capture this alien and recapture our farm's former glory by being the first footage of an extraterrestrial. From there, they hire a security expert who sets up cameras all over their farm, but the aliens are too smart. They can't get the footage. Ah, shit. What do? We got to piss them off. Brilliant. Let's piss them off. Let's piss these aliens off. So they go about the process of baiting the aliens into showing themselves. Here they come. Bada bing, bada zoom. We got the footage. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. They are fucking aliens. And now we're fighting for our lives against these aliens. Oh, my God. It's a survival story. One of us is getting picked off. Maybe two. Maybe the brother of that bigger actor gets dead even though he's handsome. Oh, it's a survival story down to the last two. Brother and sister. We make it. We are famous again. We saved the farm. Bob's your uncle. Cut the credits. You can clip that out. I think that'll be the plot. So those are my thoughts on Nope. Anyway, we're about an hour and 30 in. You guys want to watch an episode of Alone? What did you think of The Northman? I thought The Northman was good. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's Edgar's best work. But I really enjoyed it. You know, it's the biggest project he's ever done by a really big margin. And so I think there was some clunkiness there with him dealing with such a bigger project. But I thought there were some really profound moments in it. I thought the action was really cool. I thought it was cool to see a story like that by a filmmaker who outright admitted that he doesn't glorify kind of Norse mythology in the same way that a lot of like white supremacist jerk-offs do. You know what I mean? I think there's definitely a temptation there to be like, do that kind of stuff. And like, he very clearly was like, at the beginning of this, I didn't give a shit about Norse mythology, but you know, I kind of got into it through these certain things. And did they cancel him? No, fuck no. He's an amazing person. He's an incredible dude. And so he made this really cool, really historically accurate piece about Norse mythology, sorry. And I thought it was acted well. I thought it was performed well. I thought it was a little clunky at parts, but I gave it like an 8.2. And I stand by that. I think it's a very watchable film, a very fun film, and definitely a step forward for his filmmaking. And I hope we get some more like epics out of him in the future. Witch is still the best from him for me. Yeah, the Witch is fucking amazing. All right, with that being said, let me change my title. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the recap portion of the stream and my little fucking film portion of the stream. I appreciate y'all coming out. I am tired, man. I have done 24 hours of streaming in the last 48. But you know what? Fuck it. We forge ahead. And even though only a few hours of those have been on my stream, I hope you've enjoyed the footage I have been putting out recently. It's been a tremendous amount of work, but I think I've put out some really good stuff for you. And I'm proud to be your streamer. I hope you're proud to be my chat. And let's get into what I do best, which is watch someone else's content and comment on it. The cliffhanger. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh no, dude. You fucking slags. You thought. Oh shit, that was great. Dude, I saw the chat like start moving real slow. Everybody was like, oh, what happens with the ox? Cut to Kobe. Just everybody, please. Please. Nah, that's a good cliffhanger. You guys got an extra episode because of Mr. Trainwrecks dropping subs like smoking that one woman shelter, man, everywhere. God damn. Guys, let me just say I am fucking blown away that we have 6,500 of you here at almost 2 a.m. After a 6-hour stream. That's nuts, you guys. The growth has been insane. I am flattered. I am humbled. It makes me feel really good about all the effort that I have put into all the side projects. You know what I mean? Doing Ludwig's stream. Small F, sorry. Doing Ludwig's Mogul Money, starting my own show, Doodles, working on another show, Donna that's coming out, Name Your Price, Attack of the Show, bringing back Fear and Malding, all those side projects. They seem to be, creating a net of content that people really enjoy, and then they come and they hang out here, and that makes me feel very, very happy. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have that in my life. So thanks. Thank you so much for changing my life. Thanks for everything you do. It means a lot, y'all. So, all right. I'm gonna send a raid to a member of our community who does a lot of streaming. He's a good dude. We're going to surprise him. He has no idea this is coming. He's going to be juiced. So go and please give this human being the same love and respect you give me. My friend Water, go in there and be gentle people. Juice them up. Be good representatives of this community. Thank you for everything you do. Stay dangerous. I'll be on late tomorrow night, but there is a chance that I will be very drunk and it'll be a quick stream. I'm not going to fucking sit here and lie to you. Special thanks to Train for coming in and blowing it up. Thanks for everybody who's been supporting me. Thanks to everybody who watched Doodles on Sears channel. If you haven't watched it yet and you need more content, go to Sears channel right now and watch the VOD. It's great content. All right, I promise you. I'll be back, same bat time, same bat place tomorrow or today, however you look at it. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I know the United States can be a very difficult place to live, but it's a love-hate relationship. And on the 4th, we fucking love this place because there are so many other places in this world that don't have any fucking freedom at all. So I don't care if you've been having a bad year. You go have a fucking hot dog and throw back a beer for me, all right? Love all you guys. Have a wonderful holiday. See you tomorrow night. And good night.